But just to give you an idea of how it might work, then, supposing you were interested in, and it's interesting, John raised this morning, supposing you've heard this word Tescoisation. People have been talking about Tescoisation in the third sector. Has anybody done any work on that? So you type Tescoisation into the search bar there. And you press the button, and what it tells you is that there are no exact matches for Tescoisation. In other words, nobody's done any research on Tescoisation, and that could be the end of the story for you, but of course it's not. Just because people haven't put Tescoisation in the title of the paper that they've written doesn't mean that there isn't research material about it. And what the Knowledge Portal does is it suggests to you related keywords, and it does that through a thesaurus which we've developed, which is a list of key terms which are used to identify searches and to help to guide your search through to the material in the portal. So it's suggesting to you that you might be interested in income concentration. If you're interested in Tescoisation, you might be interested in income concentration, if I could say it. And for that, there are 7 hits. In other words, at the moment, and these are early days, there'll be more, there are 7 entries for income Tescoisation. So you press through, and here are the results for the first 1 to 7, or in this case, in the case of this screen, the first 3 results. And first of them is one of the papers that John was talking about this morning. In fact, this one's Peter's paper on concentration of income amongst charities, TSRC working paper. It also has identified a chapter in a book there. The book itself is not called Income Concentration. It's about non-profit marketing. But there's a chapter in that book that we've identified either directly ourselves or through references that other people have made that deals with the issue of income concentration. And it's also identified a speech by Ian Duncan Smith. And as John was saying, to some extent, it's speeches by Ian Duncan Smith that put the term Tescoisation into the debate about income concentration. So you can also access Ian Duncan Smith's speech there. There too. So what you're getting there are a number of different, that's just a flavour of the different kind of resources that you can get to. And obviously I can't do this here now, but if you then click on those links, certainly, for example, if you clicked on the top link there, the trends in concentration of income amongst charities, that would take you straight through to the TSRC working paper, which, as I explained this morning, are open on free access. So you'd be able to read it as a PDF and download it onto your machine if you want to do so. And quite a lot of this material, obviously, these days is available electronically, either as a PDF or as a link to a website. And one of the things that the portal will do, of course, because we house all these on our server, is it will be a way of saving and preserving links and PDFs which might otherwise be at risk. And I'll come back in a minute to the importance of us doing that. What we are doing here is preserving, not just making accessible these online links and PDFs, but also preserving them for future use.